So you know what I find interesting about coming from a people who are colonized is um, how the whole ideology of colonialism is to make you hate yourself, to make you hate things that were normal in your custom, to make you be ashamed of your culture, to make you just second guess everything that defines you as a person. And literally, this is what colonialism seeks to do. And I've been reading this book, and this book is called With the Prehistoric People, the Akikuyu of British East Africa. And it was written in 1902, published in 1910 by William Scoresby Routledge and his wife Catherine. And they describe, and you know what, I have read different sources, so many different sources, and so I know as well as, you know, things from my past and things that my grandma said, my mom said, and all of this stuff, obviously it ties together. Now, and I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking about how when I was a child, anybody that wore short dresses or low-cut tops, they were seen as vulgar and unchristian and all of that stuff, which is interesting because our culture literally meant that women went topless, like zooch, topless. Yeah, topless. And nobody batted an eyelid. It was normal. And you know what? Our God, Guy, Wamatuine, he never actually dictated anything on how women should dress. Because those women who dressed what is deemed to be immodest were actually dressing how we used to dress 200 years ago. Actually, it's less than 200 years ago. Women used to walk around topless. Even more, men of my tribe, the Agekoyo people, they just used to wear a cape. Basically, that's all they wore, a cape that covered the top bit. The most important bit was the top bit, because I suppose, you know, they felt a bit cold and they covered themselves. You know, that's all they wore. They wore guo, the thing that covered them. And I think right now, if a man in amongst my tribe was to walk around in that traditional way, he would be shamed and videos of him taken and whatever. And he's just doing what his great grandparents dressed. It's so incredible what colonialism does to you. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the story of Adam and Eve, how they were walking around naked until God said, oh my God, until they ate the fruit. And the fruit said, oh my God, this is not cool. So colonialism is literally the evil fruit that makes us ashamed of our customs and what we did. And what is ironic is that when we dress and we walk around with those long dresses or covered whatever, in Europe, it's actually quite fashionable to walk on the beach topless. Oh yeah. If a woman is walking on the beach topless, people are whistling. They're like, whoa, look at you, cool chick. That's literally what we used to do. And here in Europe, when women walk topless, they're like, wow, look at that. These women are just liberated. And yet we were truly and utterly liberated. It's wild. It's wild. I think we all need to have a conversation and just think, how can we dethrone ourselves from this colonial burden that we still carry around? I remember once going to an office in Kenya, and people they didn't think I understood Kikuyu, and I actually was Swahili, and I think it was Kikuyu. And this woman sneered at me, and she said, like, I'm just wearing a skirt that was slightly above the knee. And I think maybe, it's incredible. Anyway, those are my thoughts for today. Subscribe, follow me. I'm on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, everywhere. Please follow me and subscribe to my YouTube. Take care for now. Bye.